Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to the Soul to Soul Summit preview interview with Dr. Jaena. My name's Jonathan, and I'm a volunteer for He Live Thrive community, and I'm really excited to be here to interview Dr. Jaena today. Today, we're going to light it up for the Soul to Soul Summit. Welcome, everyone. We're glad you're here with us live. This isn't just another live. This is a soul gathering. And during this conversation, you'll get a sneak peek into the Soul to Soul Summit for 2025, a 9-day online event dedicated to healing, remembering our light, and reconnecting to our souls and growing beyond imagination. And here's the exciting part. Today we are giving away free tickets for this event, but you must be present in order to win them. So stay with us, interact in the chat, and let's light it up together, guys. So we're going to do a code word for the giving away the free tickets. So I will say the code word during the interview, and you guys keep that code word, write it down, and then at the end we're going to do a little fun trivia question to enter into that free giveaway. So stay tuned for that. And I'm honored to interview Dr. Jaena. She's the founder of He Live Thrive Community and Simple Balance Health. Her family's healing journey led her to create a community for the forgotten souls. And today she's here to share that story, that heart behind the summit, and why our rebellion is our healing. And I'm honored to interview Dr. Jaena. She's the founder of He Live Thrive Community. And drop some love in the chat. Would love to hear you guys in the chat. Drop some emojis, drop some love in the chat. And let's light it up today. And as we welcome Dr. Jaena, I'm going to see if she's on here yet. I do see Dr. Jaena. I'm going to add her. Elena, hello. All right. So Dr. Jaena, I just sent you an invite. And there you are.
Hi.
Hi. Can you hear me?
I can.
Awesome.
I can.
Great.
This is wonderful.
How are you?
I'm doing well. I get to be interviewed by the not-for-profit I founded, He Live Thrive Community. Thank you, Jonathan.
Yes, no, it's a pleasure to interview you, and I'm excited. And you're outside, it looks like too, so that's beautiful.
I am. It was my birthday yesterday, so I just want to thank everybody who greeted me happy birthday. It's a huge marker, a huge milestone for me, and as a celebration, my family and I are away, so we get
Mm,
to enjoy time together. And I was
that's
able to fit this in because this is part of the celebration. This is part of the milestone because I really truly feel that I've embraced and embodied my purpose even more. And everybody that's just reached out to me over the years that Heal If Thrive has been open since 2021, it's just been heartwarming. It brings joy to my soul that we can assist and serve so many people. And it's not just me anymore, it's our community.
mm, I love that. I love that. And yeah, happy belated birthday, by the way.
Thank
50.
you.
Yeah, that's great.
I know. I can't believe
It's
it. I can't believe it.
it's just a number, especially when you're on medical medium healing tools. It's just a number.
Exactly. I'm forever like 29.
There you go. We don't
So
age. We don't age.
we don't.
Yeah,
We
I
don't.
love it. So I'm excited to hear because I haven't heard the whole story. Take us back to the beginning. What was it like walking beside your daughter with asthma and your mom with dementia, and how did that spark your vision for Heal and Thrive?
Yes, definitely. Well, before all of that, my daughter flared or just started having trouble breathing September of 2009.
Mm,
And several months prior to that, which was around May, I was at a retreat, a spiritual retreat. And I came out of that retreat remembering three things that really took hold in my heart in terms of my purpose. And it was one, help people remember who they are.
mm,
And I'm just like, what? I don't understand. What does that mean? And then number two was it's for the children, it's for the next generations. This is what it's for. It's not just for your lifetime, what you are creating. It's meant to be long lasting and sustainable for several generations. And what
Mm,
I saw was more than 7 generations. And as you
mm,
know, medical medium says, things are going to be changing down the road and we really can't do it alone. So that was my second one. Number three was I had to create a new community, a community based off of caring, a new model of helping one another. And at that time, that was 2009. That's like 9 years into my practice. And, we were trained to be a certain way when we got out of chiropractic. But after that, it changed my whole direction. And then my daughter flared that September of the same year, and no one could give me answers. So from 2009 to about 2019, I was walking alongside my daughter each and every day. Is she going to flare? What's going to be next? What's going to trigger her? I really couldn't sleep. We couldn't find answers. I've been to homeopaths, naturopaths, medical doctors, colleagues, did retreats with her, brought her to many of my mentors just to assist, and nothing was working. And she just kept getting worse. And then I followed a doctor that I thought knew the answer, and apparently no, because we ended up eating a lot of eggs and a lot of protein. And for a whole year, which was 2018, given that medical medium was shown to me in 2016. But as most people that I've come across, it's so hard to implement. This is not an easy, it's like, what does Anthony, it's not for the faint of heart, right?
mm,
I had a
mm,
holistic center. I was managing my business. I had employees under me. There was a lot of responsibility, a whole different life that I have before that is no longer here now. And I couldn't implement it. But in 2018, when I could see the red flags and my heart started to like, boom, 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 like, what am I going to do? This isn't working. I started pulling off the eggs and all of this and that, and I knew it, but I just didn't want to be a non-compliant parent, right?
mm,
And I know people are challenged for that, and that's a whole new story. But that was my journey, and then sure enough, I prayed and the liver rescue landed on my lap literally in early 2019. And then I was already making plans to just close my business that year. And then that March, she flared tremendously because the viral load, all the eggs, all the protein, all the
mm,
fat, all that stuff,
yeah,
essential fatty acids, fish oils. They were
yeah,
saying that essential fatty acids was her deficiency of why she had asthma, right? So this little girl was pounding, this 11-year-old was literally eating capsules of fish oil because she couldn't swallow it,
mm,
but she was eating it like 10 capsules a day, this little girl. She's a warrior.
mm,
And so she flared up her worst that March of 2019. And it just brings back to all the families that don't have the opportunity to support themselves financially, support themselves to help their loved ones or help themselves to get supplements. Luckily, we were able to do that. But my daughter started to open up my eyes. She's our light. She's our beacon. She's
mm,
always been the one that would lead us to truth, our
mm,
oldest one. And so that happened. And then my mom flared the same year, which was September of
mm,
2019. Her dementia kicked in.
mm,
And after her flare up, 6 days in the hospital, the doctor is like, she can't live by herself anymore. I closed my office that year in June, and it was a blessing because I was listening to God. I was listening, what's my next step? So that's been my journey. And as I opened up into the medical medium community and sharing my mom's story and my daughter's story, people started reaching out to me.
mm,
And it just ignited the fact that we need support. And these people who are chronically ill, like my mom, she wasn't given any hope. It was like, just prepare for the worst. Here are three, Alzheimer medications. And that was basically it. There was nothing like, what can I do with, you know, diminishing her symptoms? Can we do food and this and that? And there was none of that. And if
Mm,
I did bring it up to the doctors, because I am a doctor of chiropractic, I just don't prescribe medication and I don't do surgery, just because I'm a chiropractic doctor, I don't have much credit in the arena of the medical community. So I had to take their health into my own hands, and being a caregiver for dementia is not easy.
mm,
There's a lot of sleepless nights, and I always wondered, if my mom couldn't take care of herself and she needed me, then how many people are out there that are bedbound or have Alzheimer's or dementia? And then these forgotten souls, the medical community doesn't know what to do with them. What
mm,
what do? They put them in a nursing home, right? People just don't understand these beautiful souls, which I believe are huge beacons of light, and we could talk more about that. But I feel that for my mom to overcome and improve her symptoms is because she had support.
mm,
And there's so many people in our community that need support, whether it's just being present with them or helping them with necessary needs. We're doing the Core 4 supplement campaign, which we accomplished our first 27.
mm,
We accomplished that mission. We got them 2 phases of the Core 4 supplements. And now we're off to the next 27. So this Soul to Soul
mm,
Summit is meant to assist them, assist the patron projects with their patron project receivers, which are 10, and helping them receive emergency funds as well. So we're really trying to let people know that their healing is holy, and that it is seen, and that we, as the vehicles, as the instruments that the angels also use, even though we also pray for the angels for help, I do believe that the angels that are coming together here on earth through Heal Live Thrive community are the instruments that are bringing forth God's light and love and compassion into the world, and letting people know, we see you.
mm.
And this is the help that we're trying to offer. And hopefully it's always in divine time for everybody. I know that
Mm.
was long-winded, but I had to
No,
share that.
that's beautiful. Yeah, thank you for sharing it. And it is quite the experience with chronic illness with your family, and then the journey of trying to find true answers, and going through that journey of not having answers, and just a lot of challenges and frustrations, I'm sure. So yeah, thank you for sharing that. I know a lot of people relate
Oh
to that,
yeah.
and yeah, I would love to hear more about how, what is Heal Live Thrive community, and how it, you touched on it a little bit, but the different programs and how it reaches out, whether that's the core supplements, core 4, or partnering with the Patreon project. How do you serve the forgotten souls?
Well, Heal and Thrive Community is a 501(c)(3) not-for-profit organization. We try to give as much free support as possible.
Mm,
So it could be through our Compassionate Healing Circle, where we empower people, and we connect back to who we are. We connect back to our compassion, because the healing journey isn't easy for everyone. So many people are experiencing so many challenges, and what are we conditioned to do? Be hard on ourselves.
mm,
And so we created the Compassionate Healing Circle as a safe environment to deepen our compassion and deepen our understanding for our own healing. So that's number one. Number two, we were giving away books, and we want to keep doing that. We want to give away medical medium information, because we do believe that's the Bible. That's
mm.
advanced medical information from above, because we
Yeah,
do need a
no,
helping
yeah,
hand from above.
yeah.
And so medical medium information is a cornerstone of Heal Live Thrive community. That was the one piece that I needed to fulfill the vision of creating a community, Heal Live Thrive community. Without medical medium information, I don't think Heal Live Thrive community would be here, because I wanted to create a community that was based off of truthful information, something that is not man-made, something that goes beyond human wisdom. And it's the helping hand from above, as Anthony has shared, to bring us these advanced medical information that has not been figured out by science. It's 20, 30, 40 years ahead of its time. And for healing chronic illness, we need this information. We can't wait. Like for my daughter, it was 10 years until I finally said, Liver Rescue came in. I had the first book, but I couldn't connect to it. But the Liver Rescue book, I connected to it because every doctor that I talked to during that decade period, I was saying there's something going on with her liver. What's going on with her liver? And they're like, why are you thinking the liver? I'm like, because from the liver, if the liver is congested, everything backs up, and I know it's backing up into her lungs. And so I would share that with them. So when Medical Medium came out with a liver rescue book, he answered all my questions. And I'm just like, no matter how long it takes, I'm getting my ego out of the way. And I told my daughter, no matter how long it takes, we're going to get you healing again. And that was my commitment to her. So based off of that, and then just connecting with people in the medical medium community that is chronically ill, financially hardshipped. They're needing support. They don't have anyone to turn to. They have no family. They have really no friends. Their doctors, all that, even though they may be good-hearted people, they don't understand what they're going through, right? And these people, as Medical Medium has shared, he recommends 4 critical baseline supplements, right? B12, lemon balm, zinc, micro C. And I'm just like, why can't everyone have just the 4 baseline supplements? It doesn't have to be all the supplements that Medical Medium recommends, but B12 is critical, right? Zinc is critical. Those two, if you don't have them, you can die, right? Lemon balm, we're so emotionally handicapped. We need it. Anxiety, I mean, depression. There's so much emotion involved in our healing, especially when people don't understand our healing. Um, and then there's micro C, that's critical. Antioxidant, flushes out the liver. I mean, collagen production. There's just so much that is so critical with those 4. So my thoughts are, when I shared it with the team, I'm like, everyone should be having at least the core 4, you know? Why can't everyone have core 4 supplements? So that's when the core 4 came alive, which was like 2023, the fall of that, fall of 2023. Um, so yeah, we just try, and then now the summit, right? Because we're seeing that there's so much more to physical healing. Even Anthony shares that when he works on people, he checks them physically. He checks the mind, body, heart, soul, spirit. He goes through all of that, and then he pinpoints like what are the priorities there. So that's why the Soul to Soul Summit came to life, is because the world, as Anthony has shared, darkness rules this world. And what does darkness like to do? Separate. Blame. Blame who? God. Blame ourselves, blame our bodies, shame ourselves, shame our bodies, guilt trip ourselves. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. So since Medical Medium brought out his Angels and Demons and Spiritual uh, audiobook, it's just been a huge just like importance that the soul needs to be acknowledged, that that part of ourselves that lives within our physical body needs a lot of attention right now.
Mm.
So that's, and the unity. We have to come together because we're stronger together in that sense. Um, and that's what it's all about, just coming
Mm.
together and offering this free. And then there's, different participation levels as well, but we could talk more about that. Um, and then hopefully we'll have a mentorship program, mentorship one-on-one, mentorship group, because everyone who is chronically ill, they're a bright light. And what happens when you're a bright light? It's not very easy on this planet because darkness sees you.
Mm.
You're very challenged. Every time I try to launch something, the Core 4, I launched it in the emergency room while my mom was there
Wow.
because she had a flare up.
Mm.
And I'm like, no, we're launching this. I don't care what's going to happen. We're launching this Core 4. And we launched it. Now this Soul to Soul Summit, I tell you, there's been so many things that have been going on, and my soul is determined we are going to launch it. If it's not perfect, that's okay, because this is our first time. We just need to get it going and get it on, get it live
Mm.
to where people can just start. And it's totally faith-based. The
Mm.
Soul to Soul Summit, it's totally faith. Like if people have been feeling separated from themselves, you can sign up for the summit for free.
Mm.
It's for everybody. So so that's how we're trying to do it, and we always try to get feedback. We try to keep it pure. We try to keep it safe. We do our best to keep it rooted in medical medium because all of them from when I looked at the panel, they're all medical medium. They all have are still applying medical medium in their lives. It's helped them establish their purpose more. Like without medical medium in my life, if I didn't have it, I wouldn't have the strength to be able to do what I'm doing right now, juggling family, juggling work, juggling a not-for-profit, juggling caregiving. Like I look and I'm just like, how do I do it all? It's obviously supernatural from above. So like without medical medium, I would not be here. Heal Live Thrive community would not be here. Our community, our volunteers would not be here. Like there's a higher purpose and it involves more than just me. And
Mm.
that's the point. I want it to last beyond me, beyond
Mm.
my lifetime. So those are the areas that we try to build on in terms of our community. So it's not just one thing. We're not just giving away supplements.
Mm.
We are creating a community of support so that when you're welcomed into Heal Live Thrive community, you feel like you're home. You feel like, wow, someone sees me, someone hears me. It's not just, okay, here's your supplements. Okay,
Mm.
next person, please.
Mm.
Um, oh, thank you, Kathy. Yes, we have a free online community as well. It's a membership, it's free, and we have resources there. We have recordings of our compassionate healing circles from when we first started. So it's like over 2 years of stuff recorded there. We have meditations, Anthony's, we have inspirations from medical medium. I
Mm.
put a poem in there that inspired me from medical medium. So there's a lot of free support there as well.
Mm. Mm. That's beautiful. That's great.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I'm curious too, you mentioned to me that this work, you described it as a rebellion against darkness. I'm really fascinated by
Yeah.
that. And by the way, that's a code word. Code word rebellion if you're watching. Keep that in mind. Write that down. Code word rebellion. Can you expand on that? Yeah, I'm really curious about that.
I was pondering one day, and that is just very recent, because many of us, as Anthony has shared, it's not that we sabotage ourselves or we want to sabotage ourselves or that we want to be sick, right?
mm,
There's programmings and misinformation, or if you call it however you want to call it, where it's saying our bodies are attacking ourselves. Um, our genes are faulty, and we many of us are sick. There's so much heavy metals, there's neurotoxins, there's pathogens, the unforgiving four.
mm,
And what does that do? It disconnects our intuition. It doesn't provide a safe environment within our body for our souls to just rest at ease and come back to ourselves. Most people that I've worked with are traumatized, and I could feel them. Like I'm actually getting teary-eyed with everybody that's been approaching me. And I wish I could do more, but I just tell them not yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. And the intuition is severed. Their connection to the
mm,
angels are severed. The connection, they're so traumatized that I've worked with people, their soul is outside their bodies.
mm,
So what are we fighting for? It's not that we're fighting darkness or getting angry at darkness. It's not about that. Most people just want to come back to themselves. They want to live their life. They want to have a life. They want to have children. They want to live their purpose. And many people that I've talked to, they're like, if I get better, Dr. Jaena, I'm going to help so many people.
mm,
They want to spread their light. And what's the best way to be rebellious against darkness? Is to spread our light. And what does darkness try to do? Diminish our light. Tells us we're the problem.
mm,
Tells us you're sick because you thought of it. It's karma,
mm,
so I want to create a community which is igniting the Soul to Soul Summit. These people that are showing up at the Soul to Soul Summit, they've healed a lot, and now they're giving back, and now they're living their purpose. They're intertwining it with their profession. I intertwine medical medium into my profession, into chiropractic, into my healing work. I don't want to adrenalize people's bodies as a chiropractor. If I have to get them out of pain just for that split second, cool. And I'd be like,
mm.
here's some fruit, right after. I'm like, you got to have something because you're adrenalized, right? So we're bringing these medical medium practices, and everyone that I've touched base on, that I've connected with through 18 panels, that's including me, they've used medical medium. Without medical medium, they would not be living their purpose. So we thought, hey, why don't you just share your journey with us? If you have tools that are medical medium friendly, why not share it, right?
Mm, mm,
So what is our rebellion? It's unity. It's our souls coming together. It's us having a conversation, not from the human mind, from soul to soul, like
mm,
connecting with each other and connecting through the eyes, because the eyes are the windows to the soul, and saying, I see you. I see your light. And you know what, Heal and Thrive community, we see your light. And guess what? Our rebellion to darkness is we're going to help you get better so that your light can shine. And that can be done to the next people, exponential this can be. And then their light gets ignited.
mm,
And then now you just see the tsunami of just flames of light. How can that not be a rebellion
mm,
against darkness? Because darkness doesn't want us to be connected to who we are. It does not want us to remember who we are. It does not
mm,
want us to remember who our purpose is or what our power is. Anthony William has always shared, you are more powerful than you can ever know. I remember him sharing that in one of the events. He's like, you have no idea how powerful you really are. That's a
mm,
rebellion against darkness.
mm.
So, what are we going to do? Let's help people get their power back. Let's help people find their soul tribe, right? Let's help people unite. exponentially, because if one flame ignites, who's around their circle? It's exponential, right? If it's
Mm-hmm.
two, three,
Yeah.
four, five, six, there's a project called Heaven on Earth. And Heaven on Earth says, if you inspire two people and they inspire two, and so on and so on, you see the ripple effect going on here. In 32 days, we will have impacted the world. That is a rebellion against darkness.
Mm.
Connecting, calling out, um, exercising our God-given right of free will, of calling on the angels, of calling on God, of calling on Jesus, um, to know that it's our God-given right to good health. It's our God-given right to heal. Our souls don't even know what our God-given rights are. I mean, humans don't even know their Bill of Rights, right? But we need to know not just the Bill of Rights, but we need to know our God-given rights, to call upon the angels, to be able to communicate with God directly, to have free will. And
Mm.
our soul to soul summit is not us like trying to erase your mind or anything like that. You use free will, you use discernment. You're going to be called to the presenters that speak to you, right? And
Mm.
it's all about exercising our God-given rights. And that's a rebellion.
Mm.
And so our light grows. What happens to the darkness? The noise diminishes. The lies
Mm.
and the manipulation get weeded out. And then next thing you know, we are able to listen to the truth as we purify our bodies. With chronic illness, what I started to see is that we have to purify our bodies because we're so full of crap, our toxins, because it was intentionally, I believe it's been intentionally done to us for a particular reason, right?
Mhm.
And that's our rebellion. So we move those out for I don't know how long it's going to take for some of us people, but we have to hang on because we have to hold on to that. The storm shall pass. And people are so
Mm.
chronically ill and bedbound, they don't know if they're going to survive the next day or if they're going to live another day, right? And so we have to hold on to that and just purify ourselves so that the next generation of cells within our bodies become the rebellion, because now those cells are much healthier than the ones before. So now, as Anthony shares, we're being reconstructed, we're being rebuilt, we're 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 coming into ourselves even
Mm.
more. How long will that
Mhm.
take for some of us? Who knows? But it's better to do it together rather than alone. And that's what I'm finding. So that's our rebellion.
Mm.
We stick together, we stay
Mm.
stronger, we unite no matter what. And we bring free events like this uh, to our communities so that they don't forget who they are. It's very easy to forget because the noise of chronic illness and the symptoms and the pain and the hardship and the challenges day to day can break up a person's spirit. It could wear the soul down, and that's what darkness likes
Mm.
to do. It's like to wear you down. It's relentless. Wear you
Mm.
down, wear you down,
Mhm.
wear you
Mhm.
down. But if people know that we are together in this and that it's not meant to be alone, then that's our rebellion.
Mm.
So,
I love that.
is that
That's beautiful.
helpful?
Oh yeah, yeah. And I'm picturing too Anthony's, the healing path, the tree, right? We've got. I love the panel of people that are going to be presenting. Um, I just see that just being filled out, right? The roots, the trunk, the branches. Everybody's bringing something in to fortify and grow that tree. So yeah, it's beautiful. I love that. Um, so what after all that said, that's a lot. You've been doing a lot. You've been going at this for a long time. What keeps you inspired to keep doing the work? I know you've touched on it a little bit, but what keeps you going every
Mm,
morning when you wake up?
it's my purpose
Mm.
because I know in previous lifetimes I've done this before. And I know that when I chose to come back in this lifetime, it was to do the same thing. And I'm finding the other people that are on this path with me.
Mm.
They've done it before. I have memories of doing it before from previous lifetimes. And that's why all of this seems familiar to me. So when someone gets a supplement, when someone receives something in a divine time, Dr. Jaena, I was just praying and I opened the door and your package of supplements were waiting for me. Those are real
Mm.
messages.
Mm.
Or with the emergency fund, same thing. They're praying. And then next thing you know, they look into their bank account. They have a couple of $100 there. I know it's not much, but it's enough for them to get them through another day.
Mm.
You know, when I see miracles with my daughter being more empowered because she knows the truth to her healing, and she does something for herself where now mama, helicopter mom gets to step away a little bit more, and I get to see the empowerment in my own daughter or my own children. That's what keeps me going.
Mm.
So when I see the miracles that happen, because I use medical medium information in conjunction with my work and my practice and things like that, someone that has been in pain for years leaves my office, and after one session with no pain or with minimal pain, that's amazing. So I've been
Mm.
witness to so many miracles that it's the natural part of life for me now. And when I feel like I'm being challenged by darkness, especially these last couple of several weeks, actually, no, it's been years actually, but they've been more intense the last few weeks. I'm just like, no, I know how you play, right? I'm on to you. I know what's going on here. Checkmate, right? I'm just like, no, I've done this before. You're not, this is just, I'm moving on. I know what I need to do, and you're not going to confuse me. Given, yeah, it does affect me sometimes, but you guys pull me out of it. When I'm weary in my soul, when I'm exhausted with caregiving for my mom, when I'm getting angry at darkness because my mom has to suffer and she
Mm.
shouldn't be suffering, or my daughter, or any of you should be suffering, that makes me angry. So I
Mm.
have to channel it somehow. I'm not going to channel my
Mm.
anger. I have to have a healthier outlet. And what's the best outlet? To be of service, to take care of myself. So that's what keeps me going. That's what lights the fire. When I see someone struggling, I'm like, no, 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 not under my watch. We're
Mm.
going to gather the people. We're going to get people together. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I have faith that in this lifetime, we have all the angelic support. God sees what we're doing. It's truly holy work. The people that are going through their stuff, they're doing holy work because that's the rebellion against darkness. Every sip of lemon water, every sip of heavy metal detox smoothie, every choice, whether to eat that burger or, to have a potato or whatever, or
Mm.
medical medium healing food, that's a rebellion against darkness. You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So whenever I say, how can I serve you, God? When I wake up first thing in the morning, I'm just like, I'm working for God. How can I serve you? That's how I start my day.
Mm.
And I'm just really grateful that I have an amazing team. Um, oh yeah, tough as a mother says the biggest thing I see is financial, which causes a lot of unnecessary stress and too much challenge. Being chronic is enough to deal with. Exactly, right? So you all get it. And I'm just letting you know, just through this interview, I'm acknowledging all of you. I'm acknowledging everybody who's been suffering, who's rebellious because they're focusing on their healing because that's God's work,
Mm.
right?
Mhm.
Everybody on the Heal, Live, Thrive community team that's working, even though they're chronically ill. I cannot tell you how many people are on Heal, Live, Thrive communities volunteer committee, and they're still helping people while they're chronically ill. Kathy Bauman, my co-founder, is one of them. And there's so many people in our community and they understand it, they get it. And that's what makes Heal Live Thrive community so special. We have people on our staff that are in the front lines with everybody. Like they're in it. They're not just, oh yeah, I want to help. It's like, no, they got fire in their belly too, just like me. So
Mm,
so yeah, it's
right.
been a blessing, and that's what keeps me going every single day. The
Mm,
blessing
yeah.
from each
Wow,
and every
that's
one of
powerful.
you.
That's powerful. And yeah, I'm excited to. When I saw the lineup to this Soul to Soul Summit, I was like, oh boy, this is like no other that I've seen or been a part of. So, yeah, tell us about the Soul to Soul Summit and what makes it different from a typical online event.
It's about the soul. That's what makes it different.
Mm,
Different. The soul is something beyond comprehension, right? You can't just talk about the soul without having an experience of it. And healing our rebellion is a spiritual journey.
mm,
So all the panel, everybody presenting in the panel, because you're one of them, right? Which we're very honored to have you,
yes,
Jonathan.
I'm honored. I'm blessed. Yes, it's honored.
You've been through quite a journey,
Yeah, I've
right?
been, yeah, I've been blessed by the medical meme information and yeah, compassion, just compassion.
Hmm.
Is so healing. Receiving compassion, being blessed by people in the community with love, with gifts. I mean, you've helped me tremendously, and so yeah, it's all about compassion. That's the ultimate
Yes,
healer.
it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so what makes this special is we're bringing on 18 presenters, including ourselves, to just
Mm-hmm.
share, you know, something that's going to help you with your soul growth. And it's all about lighting the path to soul growth. It can be soul connection. It could be soul remembrance. Whatever it is, I have faith that each presenter is sharing a bit of the puzzle of the spiritual journey that we're all on. So not only
Mm-hmm.
are the recipients or the participants benefiting from this soul wisdom from others that have been rooted in medical medium, so they're medical medium friendly, right? We really do our best to create that safe and sacred space to share what is going to help you grow your soul,
Mm-hmm.
because when we're gone from this planet, it's what we take. Our soul records everything, so that's going to
Mm-hmm.
last within us for eternity, so
Mm-hmm.
that we can navigate through this physical world, soul embodied in the physical, united, not disconnected. So that's number one. Number two, what makes it different from other things is we're coming together not only to help our souls grow, but to help the forgotten souls, to give them support. The Core 4 supplement campaign, we want to start that up again, open up application to the next 27 awesome souls that need
Mm-hmm.
it, those
Yeah.
healing warriors, those Olympic healing warriors, because it is beyond the mindset of an athlete, as Anthony has shared, because you have to, condition yourselves mentally, emotionally, spiritually if you're chronically ill, not just physically. And so we want to support the Patron Project receivers with their emergency funds so that they can have something, for necessities, bills, food, supplements. So we try to focus on no soul being left behind.
Mm-hmm.
And this is our rally cry. It's like we're coming together and saying, darkness, you have no power here. Because when we come together, we are more powerful than we can even ever know, than
Mm-hmm.
whatever we can ever imagine. And so we come together to ignite light. And this light that we're going to ignite during the Soul to Soul Summit, it's going to ripple, it's going to grow. This is the law of attraction because this is the purpose that God has gifted us. You know, whether you know it or not, when we're working on ourselves at a soul level, we're working on God. Any type of healing, we're always working for God. So that's
Mm,
another thing that makes it different. If you believe in that, when we come together for soul growth and putting our attention on that and being rebellious to the darkness, we're working for God. And that's what makes it unique and special
mm,
and um, and safety first, always safety first, because I found that if we can create that safe environment for growth and learning, we are able to access more healing, is what I found. Because,
mm,
you know, during these events, our intention is we're moving out of that survival mode that we're so used to, whether we
mhm,
know it or not. And it's just going to shift us into this parasympathetic state, right? This healing state, because we're safe here. It's like it's familiar to us. It's heaven touching earth in the moment. You know, there's
mm,
no survival in heaven. There's
mm,
no suffering in heaven. So why not create 9 days of just setting that intention of growth, of accessing more healing, of coming back to a state of ease and safety within our nervous system and bodies so that our souls can come back and not be
mm,
disconnected.
mm.
So that's what makes it different.
I love that.
What do we?
Nine's a powerful number too.
Exactly. So there's a lot of intention with the
Mm,
numbers. We made it
mm.
9. It begins September 9, 9, everybody.
Wow. Mm,
Right? 2025. Can you add those numbers up, please?
nine. Wow.
999.
Wow. Wow. That's so cool.
Isn't
I
that
didn't even see
cool?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's a lot of
Mm,
intention
mm,
creating this summit to summit. We just did not put it together. I was blessed with inspiration early this year, and then I shared it with Kathy, and then she just went off. She's like, she's awesome. And um, and then next thing you know, here we are.
yeah. Wow. I love that. Yeah, it's going to be an amazing event. There's such an amazing panel of presenters, and I'm really looking forward to it. And also looking forward to we're gonna give away some tickets today, right? Free tickets.
Yeah,
And so if you've been on the call this whole time, you are in luck. Is there anybody put a one in the chat if you've been on the call since I got on here or since I mentioned the code word? That's an important one. We'll see if anybody's on here. Oh, Yogi. Okay, Yogi. Anybody else? This is really testing people. See if they've tuned in the whole time.
you
All
got
right,
the code
awesome.
word.
All right, cool. All right. So, Yogi, you gave your number first, okay? Yogi, do you remember the code word that I gave? That was part of Dr. Jaena's, a key part of Dr. Jaena's reason behind this summit.
Who's got it?
You there, Yogi? Oh, it's all right. That's okay. That's all right. How about Samurai? Samurai 369. Did you hear the code word? This is testing our memories. Oh, it starts with the letter R. Yes, Kathy's given a hint here, a generous hint.
Should I, if they give us a code word, should I say like what they're gonna win? Is that how it goes? I've never done this
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'm giving up. Should we give away three tickets? There's three different tiers.
Oh, There you go. Yep. Samurai got it.
He got it. Okay.
Yep. You got it.
Well,
Awesome.
he gets the premiere ticket. So
Gotta do
we
two
have
more.
four different tiers, right? Four different tiers. One is the premiere, which you have lifetime access to all the recordings.
Mm.
I will be doing specific safety postures for different intentions. Uh, so that will be included for the 144. Uh, what else? Do you have it on your do you have it on your laptop?
Oh, I don't. No, I don't have
I'm
it here
trying
with me.
to remember what the tiers are, but that's the premiere.
Mm.
Lifetime access. You get the safety postures, 9 days of safety postures that I will create specifically for the Soul to Soul Summit. So you win
Mm.
that samurai.
Mm. Awesome.
So very good.
Congratulations. So Samurai,
So,
I'll reach out to you after this. Let me get your handle right here. That's easy to remember, 369. All right. Awesome.
well, let's see here. Tough as a
Well,
mother. You know what? I'll give you a prize. It'll be the next tier. It's $81 and you still get, I think, lifetime access. And you also get raffle tickets alongside them. So
mm,
yeah, we'll give you more information. I'm so sorry. I'm in a different place. I'm not really
mm,
connected to the Wi-Fi right now. I can't look at my laptop.
mm.
But
I think I
tough
remember
as
the
a
first tier was $36, the first tier.
yeah, the first tier is 36 or the second tier. The first one
Or
is
second tier.
free. Oh, we
Yeah.
got 21 people right now. Woohoo.
Mm,
Um, so it's magic number, right? 21. 21 essential
mm,
angels at first, right?
mm,
So it's tier one is free and they get a free ticket to the raffle. I'm still gathering prizes for the raffle, everybody, which is going to be awesome. And then the tier two is $36 and they get a 9-day access to all the replays.
mm,
And I forget how many tickets they get, but they get more raffle tickets. And then tier three is $81 tier and they
mm,
get a lifetime access. They get more raffle tickets. Um, and some other prizes. And then, but the premiere was the 144. So Samurai 369 gets that, and then Tough as a Mother gets the $81 tier.
mm. Awesome.
So there you go,
Amazing.
everybody.
Cool. That's great. And so, um, if you could leave our listeners with a message, what would that be?
With a message, well, I wanted to share Anthony's quote.
Mm,
Oh, yeah, and the announcement is opening registration begins tomorrow.
mm,
We got all the kinks worked out, I think. So the tickets are one, it's free. Tier one is free. Tier two is 36. Tier three is 81, and tier four is 144. So you can use your free will and participate at any level. And remember, every ticket you purchase is a lifeline to the forgotten souls. And it
mm,
brings your life back online as you reconnect even more back to your soul. So
mm,
it's a win-win for everybody. So we're
mm,
literally lighting it up together.
mm.
Um,
And where can people find that link?
so you will find it on our Instagram page, Heal Live
Mm,
Thrive Community. I'll post it also on my personal page. We're thinking about having a fun way to volunteer, like for the community to volunteer. So we're still trying to figure out. But the game of it is if you share any of our posts and you DM us, we'll create it. You get a free entry to a specific volunteer raffle where you can win more tickets to the summit, Soul to Soul Summit. I'm going to pitch in a gift card to Amazon .com, and we still have some zinc, so we're going to be giving away some zinc. So if you guys want to play and help share our Soul to Soul Summit in a fun way, we're going to be creating that for all of you so that you all can just spread the word like wildfire because it is a grassroots effort.
Mm,
Um, so yeah, so it'll
awesome.
be
I
open
love that.
tomorrow. It'll be in our IG, Heal the Thrive Community IG bio. And yeah, you are all welcome to share. Please share.
Mm,
Please, please, please share.
mm, mm. That's beautiful.
And oh, but here's the quote. You probably saw it because
Mm,
I've been
yes.
posting it everywhere. So a quote from Anthony William, just as one candle can pass its flame to thousands more, you'll be a light in the world that can ignite the faith of countless others.
Mm, I love that. And which book is that from?
I can't remember.
Okay, I love that. That's
Isn't
actually,
that
yeah, that's the first time I've heard that quote, actually.
really?
Yeah, wow.
Oh, good. I get to plant.
He's got so many. He's got so many. I'm like, this guy, I mean, SOC just drops gems.
Yeah,
Uh, so,
yeah,
yeah. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Jaena. Thank you for
yeah.
everything you do. Thank you for behalf of everybody that you've touched, and including myself. Thank you for everything you do, and it's just a pleasure to be here talking with you about this amazing event and so many amazing people that are going to be on this panel presenting, and
Oh, thank you.
really looking
Oh,
forward
you
to
know
that.
what?
So,
Can I
yeah,
share? Some people, two people shared
yeah.
here. Crystal Lano 777 shares, yes, God bless you, Dr. Jaena. You are an angel in my life. You did send supplements in such a right time. I have so much negative entities in my life, never been so brutal than now. So 2025 is brutal. So these are the people that we're helping, and these supplements are coming in at the most perfect time because that's our rebellion against darkness, right? I
Mm,
am cleansing to heal. Dr. J, you're a blessing in my life. I'm struggling so much. I've struggled so much, and your help was a turn point in so many things. May God keep protecting you to keep help to do many more. Ah, so this is our community. These are the people. These are the if we weren't present, they'd be forgotten for sure.
mm, mm.
So
Oh, that's beautiful.
yeah,
Thank you. Thank
thank
you,
you,
Kathy. Thank you,
everybody.
everybody.
And I just want to shout out to everybody. Maria, she's been creating such an amazing work with our landing pages and our posts, and she's been a rock. Kathy's been overseeing so many things. She's like my right hand person. There's Barbara. She's been doing so much with the donation letters. These are our people, and I'm just so grateful. Barbara, she's
Mm,
been doing so much with the donation letters and our posts and our captions. She's part of the Soul to Soul Summit Committee. Melissa has been doing so much communication and sending emails out to our community. You guys, I used to do all of that. And
ah,
I'm just so grateful. We have a team now and they do it better than me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Who else is on our committee, Kathy? Because I want to give them a shout out.
yeah.
Lyndon.